Welcome.
Sorry, I just got distracted reading the comments.
To the Candid Athletic Training Hour. It's the
hour, just the hour.
The Kevin and Chad show. Hey, we're going to have some more guests. Hey, how you doing? I love this window, by the way.
I know.
This window is really making our podcast that much cooler.
Growing.
Oh, everybody here in Shorewood, Wisconsin is going to know about the Candid Athletic Training podcast soon because we sit in the window talking about nonsense.
There's two people talking into microphones.
And the place is not even finished yet. Wait till it's all done and there's like really cool stuff everywhere.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, how's your day going?
Good.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm Chad. That's Kevin.
Yeah.
We're two athletic trainers who talk candidly.
I think that's why we called it Candid Athletic Training.
Candid. Episode number 176.
That was quite the day when we figured out the name of the show.
It took us weeks.
Like
2 weeks.
But it was so organic. I was pacing back and forth in your living room saying, I want to talk about Candid Athletic Training like candidly. Well, I guess that could be the name of the show.
And there it was.
What do you got? How's work today?
Last week was terrible. So, okay. First off.
What do you do for work? Are you an athletic trainer?
No. Not anymore. Yes, but no. So, happy belated Memorial Day. We took the week off to spend time with our family. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hope everybody had a great holiday weekend.
Yeah, that was needed. I think on all fronts. I hope everybody else took that advantage of not listening to a show for a night, too.
Just do fun things. Spend time with loved ones. That's what holidays should be. You know who I want to call out more than anybody in the world?
Okay.
The more I get, the older I get.
Yeah.
And I don't actually know who the person is.
Okay.
So our good friend Mike, he wants to do bodily harm to the guys that invented social media because he hates it that much.
I hate social media.
Yeah, so he wanted to do harm to the Zuckerbergs and the Elon Musks and who's going to own Twitter and all that kind of stuff.
He didn't invent it. Hey,
I know, but he's buying it. He might corrupt it even more. You know who I want
Free
to do
speech is not corruption.
Bodily harm?
What?
Whoever decided that the 5-day work week was the norm?
Oh, you're getting soft in your old age, Chad. You're getting so soft.
It makes no sense.
You want now? What do you want? A 3-day work week now?
You
want a 4-day weekend?
I sure as hell would rather work 3 12s than 5 8s at this point in my life.
How does that work with athletic training? What sport can exist with that?
With 3 12s?
Yep. Give it to me.
You need 2 people.
There's not enough athletic trainers.
Sure.
And so consistency of care. Now give it to me.
I didn't say that.
I'm here to be devil's advocate about this.
The sport,
go for it.
Aaron said the sport of manufacturing. I love it. Why don't we do just check in on the 3 days I'm here? Check in.
That's it?
I'll help you all 3 of those days.
I'm putting a poll out there for everybody listening.
Okay, so we're going to stop the show real quick.
Why?
Because just read.
What happened?
Read Cat Mars.
Cat Mar.
Read it out loud. We're going to stop the show. And seriously, sometimes we have fun. This is actually a little bit.
Jesus.
This is a more serious statement. And I saw this on social media. And so Kat said, you want to read it or shall I?
You can.
Okay, so Kat, who works in Tomball, which I believe is in Texas, had 2 of her athletes murdered by an escaped convict. on Thursday evening along with their brother, cousin, and grandfather. So let's just take a second to not complain about the 36-hour work week or the 5-day or the 6-day and realize that there are way bigger issues out there.
Yeah.
Kat just lost 2 of her athletes, and the community lost a bunch of probably fantastic people. I think it's important to sometimes have perspective on what's important in life, and hopefully the Candid Athletic Training podcast can be maybe a little reprieve. I think sometimes people find us to be lighthearted and entertaining, and maybe a sense of we need that in our life because we get stressed out. I know last week at work I was super stressed out all week. I was getting destroyed at work. But then when I hear stuff like this, I go, who cares?
Mm-hmm.
I just had a bad work week. It doesn't matter. I get to go home. I get to do what I want. I get to spend time with my loved ones. So let's just remember what's important, and our condolences to Kat and the whole community affected with another tragic event. And I know, speaking on behalf of myself, I'm tired of all the tragedies we have to have in this country before something needs to change. I don't know what it is, but every day is another tragedy, and it's sad. So, all right, Kevin, what you got anything you want to add? Otherwise,
add?
I just made her cry. I'm sorry.
Well, it's okay.
Fuck.
You're okay. Every once in a while, it's good to cry about stuff. It lets it out. Yeah. And I think more than anything, I think this podcast has shown support, right? We support speaking your mind. We support having emotions about athletic training. We support maybe even being frustrated about this profession. But all of that includes supporting the individual that is in this profession. So I would say Kat and everybody else that might need some support in any shape or form, reach out to your Candid Athletic Training community, including me and you.
Yeah.
We will do our best to give our advice on not only athletic training, but some worldly matters, right? I mean,
for sure.
I think we're very candid in the athletic training world in saying athletic trainers aren't just taping and stretching and giving corrective exercises, right? Usually,
it's connecting with people.
Usually, we're pretty good at making sure that our athletes know that we're there for them. And I think that includes being there for other athletic trainers.
And that's going to tie into our feature topic tonight. Oh, that person wanted to do something. And then our feature topic tonight is...
Everybody wants to do something.
We want to know... do stuff. Our feature topic tonight is, what's the most outrageous thing that an athlete said to you? I think that will hopefully provide some fun, exciting stuff.
I really hope somebody has had an athlete that said, "Here, hold my beer."
I have a good one. I think I've shared it on the podcast at least once before, but I'll bring it up again tonight. So we'll read some of the best answers out there, and I think hopefully that will be fun. So somebody do a cock squat. Okay. We're the dick joke guys.
We are.
Which is fine.
We are. It's totally fun. You know what? Before we jump into the show, I'm gonna end the poll because everybody's voted so far.
Shit.
And
there's a poll? I missed it.
I'm gonna say you're in a very minority. You are the minority.
I'm the one of one.
You are the one of one.
Okay, I haven't seen. You want to just start there?
100% of athletic trainers have stated.
Let's just start the show and we'll start there. Okay, I know where you're going with this. I love it. Oh, you know what? Before that, we just have to thank our friends at Healthy Roster, right? Healthy Roster. They're the best. We're gonna go swing by their booth in Philadelphia. Check them out at www.healthyroster.com. They are why we get to do what we do, so we appreciate them. Now, let's just get to the part where everyone makes fun of fucking Chad. Okay, let's do it. All right, lay it on thick, Kev. That's what she said.
If there's, if there's anything that's blown my mind, in the longest time on this podcast, we've had our moments where like, what? You've never seen this? What? You don't know this? But I said, Chad, how about we do
probably one of the five most popular movies of all time.
The Lion King.
Seen by 90% of the population.
And he had to quick say, confession. I maybe have seen that movie, maybe once through, maybe. You're gonna have to carry that one.
Maybe one
Lion
time,
King.
maybe when I was younger. I don't remember.
Have you seen Titanic?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you seen?
What do you think the five most popular?
That's what I'm going through. Okay, Avengers Endgame.
No,
I know you've seen that.
Yeah, no, we're talking like the big movies. I know there's a lot of the whole Arnold Sylvester Stallone era. I know there's some movies there that I haven't seen.
Did you look at the email for tonight's show?
No.
Okay, so
give it to me. Give me the quote, and I'll see if I can get it.
All right, I'm gonna read it to you. I guess it comes down to a simple choice, really.
Get busy living or get busy dying.
It's
probably one of the three best movies ever made.
Yep, I would agree.
I would put it. Okay, so that was Shawshank.
Yep.
I would put Goodwill. I'd put Good Will Hunting right there with that movie in terms of best movies ever made.
But I agree. Great movie, but that everybody has seen as an adult.
No, not every, but should see.
If you are over the age of 25, so if you're under the age of 25, I'll give you a pass that you haven't seen.
Why?
Haven't seen Shawshank. Because you were probably, 4 when it came out? If you're under 25? When did Shawshank come out? When do you think?
I'll tell you.
You tell me. Shawshank is up there, though.
IMDb says...
Lion King. Titanic. I'm threatened. I
1994.
Yeah, same year as Lion King. Forrest Gump.
Man, think about that year.
Forrest Gump. What do you think? Man, that was a really big year for movies. I bet Forrest Gump came out in 94 as well. Do you think?
You're way better at that game than I am.
I bet that came out in 94.
Forrest Gump, 1994. Holy shit, that's the best year of movie ever.
Okay, best year of movies ever.
1994
Pulp
movies.
Fiction. You know,
I've seen it, yeah.
Pulp Fiction came out in 94. I guarantee it. But I don't think everybody should have seen Pulp Fiction. Everybody in the entire world should have seen
1994. Legends of the Fall. 8 Seconds. Pulp Fiction. Clear and Present Danger. The Mask. Above the Rim. The Crow. Little Giants. Disclosure with Michael Douglas. I saw that. Junior. Natural Born Killers. When a Man Loves a Woman. Street Fighter with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oof. Such a
we
terrible
should do
movie.
A Street Fighter.
Street Fighter would be good.
Zangief as an athletic trainer.
Absolutely.
Dalsing.
Yeah.
Spinning Sidekick. Don Juan.
Love it. Ryu.
Maverick. I liked Maverick. Forrest Gump.
Oh, I really liked Maverick.
Speed.
Wow.
Keanu. Little Rascals. 94 was... Okay, Shawshank Redemption. Hold on here. This one is Ace Ventura.
Oh, my.
There's a new name. Dumb and Dumber. Wow. Renaissance Man.
Wait, Dumb and Dumber and Ace Ventura came out in the same year?
Yep.
Oh, my God.
Clerks.
He was busy.
Clerks. Reality Bites.
Wow.
That might run away with the best movie year ever.
If anybody can come up with a better year of movies, just tweet at us, email us, Instagram us. Do the thing that Mike Getz hates, and that is social media. Us.
Okay, so 36 in a row. Try not to suck any dig on the way to the parking lot. Hey, come back here. See, I mean, I can remember stupid lines from movies I've seen in 1990.
But you've never seen Lion King.
Okay, 1994. I was how old? 17 years old. I was going to watch a cartoon movie. I know. Most people have. I was in that stage where I wanted to watch softcore porn movies. You know, Finding myself as a 17-year-old.
Finding yourself.
Finding Nemo.
I was 85. Okay, so if you give me 1999. I was 14. The senior. So
how old? What year were you born?
85. Trying to just think of. So I remember
distinctly. You were born in what year? 95.
85.
85. So you were 9 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you should have watched it.
Absolutely, but I've watched it
100 times.
I would say at least 15 more times in my life. And I don't think that is a movie. Have you seen Shrek?
Yep.
Have you seen Toy Story?
Yep. Can I make an argument?
Sure. Toy Story, I would also put on that list of if you haven't seen that, you're not living life.
So let's say you want to take somebody on a date.
Yeah. Toy Story is it.
Are you going to watch Shrek and Toy Story? Or are you going to watch Lion King?
Wait, what?
I just don't.
I got to pick between the three?
No, what I'm saying is, isn't the material in the Lion King, the story, kind of more of a downer compared to the other movies? Would you say? No, I guess I'm parts of the movie stick in my head. I've seen scenes, but I don't.
So there's heavy scenes in all of them. Not so much
there's
Shrek.
Not, yeah, I was going to say, in Shrek, there's not. Shrek.
But Lion King and... What was the other one you said? Toy Story.
Toy Story.
Definitely Toy Story.
But Toy Story, there's more not death.
Yeah, I mean, what's wrong with death?
I'm not trying to go on a first date with death.
Okay.
So I wouldn't see Shrek because I was 17 years old and trying to go to a movie with my friends. Oh, hey, a bunch of...
Way better than the last beer I had.
That's why I'm in the minority. But that's where I'm telling you my head was at in 1994.
And
I was trying to be
I think that's
athlete,
fully...
jock, whatever. And so I just never got to it. And then it became I just never got to it.
I think it is 100% acceptable that you didn't see it when it came out.
Yeah, but now I should have seen it.
In the last 30 years of your life.
Yeah, 28. Give me the 2024.
And on top of the fact that you married somebody that grew up probably watching that as a young child.
Yeah, she loves it. In fact, we've talked about when can we watch it with Bennett? That's we've had that talk. It's how old should he be when he watches it? Because she's watched probably 4 or 5 other movies with him.
Sure. I don't know.
And it's that one's kind of borderline scary for a kid. How do you...
It's heavy. It's scary.
Yeah.
At the same time, I mean, your kid's so young that I don't know what... Who knows what they're actually absorbing, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. All right.
Either way.
So
what do you want to do?
On, I haven't seen...
Hey, you know what?
I'll read. I'll read about the characters and you tell me the truth.
Actually, I want you to hit one thing first.
Oh, yeah. You want me to hit this one?
We forgot to... Yeah, that. And then we forgot to thank some very good friends of ours at Smart Tools.
Oh, yeah. Hey, we'll do that.
SmartTools.com. Head over to SmartTools.com.
Where are they?
They're at SmartTools.com. You want to ask me again? It's SmartTools.com. And go over there, Candid 10, get yourself 10% off anything over there at SmartTools.com.
Candid 10.
They got very, very smart tools. BFR cuffs. They got some instrument-assisted soft tissue mobilization devices. And I think you should go over there. And I guarantee that when we go to, what is it? Is it NADA? Is it NATA? NADA, the convention. We will stop by not only our lovely friends at Healthy Roster, but we're going to stop by the, Smart Tool guys too, and gals, and say hi. So, Candid 10, smarttools.com. Get yourself a little discount. But on to very pressing matters. Lion King.
Pressing.
Oh, okay. So Lion King.
Yeah.
We're not gonna go into the bad guys are the bad guys. They're not gonna be in this debate.
Cut them out.
But I think Simba, Mufasa, Nala, and I'm gonna put Timon and Pumbaa as a team because athletic trainers at times are teams, especially if they're going to do 312s, right? They're going to have a teammate. So, Simba.
You know what Simba means? You know what
I don't,
the meaning
actually.
of Simba?
Give it to me.
It's Swahili.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
For lion. It's a great name.
Really, they really thought hard on that one.
Yeah.
So Simba.
Yeah, I'll read it. Ready?
Yeah. Give it to
Simba is a rowdy, independent little cub who likes to romp and play. When Simba's father dies, spoiler, it leaves Simba unsure about who he is. Then Rafiki shows Simba his reflection in a pool, and the young lion understands that his father's courage and wisdom are part of him too.
Yeah. So Simba, he
sounds like a young AT.
He is a very young.
Like, I'm going to just try these treatments, see what kind of results I get. I'm going to try these special tests, see what kind of results I get. I'm just discovering who I am.
He's
as an
also,
AT.
He's a little bit of the athlete. He's a little bit of the one that needs to be, like, corralled.
Yeah.
He needs guidance. He ultimately, in the end of the story, ends up being a very good dominant figure, but I don't know if he possesses the skills to necessarily be the athletic trainer of the group.
How would he be under pressure, wound care situations, all that?
He's at first he's overzealous. He's going to be the one that tapes too much. He's going to be the one that does all of the treatments because he thinks he can do it all. But then, unfortunately, when push comes to shove, he's going to run for a second. He's going to run. And he needs some time to learn how to be a better athletic trainer, which we all don't really get. And at the end of the day, I think he's not the one you want necessarily on the sideline. I think he might be, at the end of the day, the one that you want, like, leading a new generation of athletic training. But I don't think he's the one that needs to be there every single day, taking care of the athletes on the sideline.
He's the project. If he's a draft pick, he's like the. You're not going to.
Good point.
You're not going to get.
There you go.
You're not going to get anything. Maybe you're going to sit on the bench for a year.
I think he resembles more of the athlete.
Yeah.
More of the young athlete that needs the guidance, not necessarily the athletic trainer that's providing the care.
So Hannah said every time she hears the word Simba, I think of something from Urban Dictionary. Does anyone know what I'm referencing? And the answer is, you better goddamn tell us.
I actually don't know which Simba. I don't know what she's referencing.
Nope. So hopefully she'll share it with us. All right. So Simba's you're kind of I'm hearing it's lukewarm.
I'm a little up
at best. All right.
Mufasa.
Who's next? Mufasa.
Daddy. The king. The guidance. The man. The one that ultimately perishes to his death, but
tough.
I mean, he is the ultimate. I'm going to let you fail, and we're going to talk about it, of why you failed. And maybe if you would have just heard some things I was telling you in the past, you could have succeeded.
Teach them how to fish, not give them fish.
Now, I think he's a little old school. I don't think he has the. I think he would say, "This is how to fish," but when you come up with a new way to fish, maybe you've surpassed me.
Sure.
So I think he's the seasoned athletic trainer that maybe has some students underneath him or her and is very willing to accept that I'm really good at what I do, but maybe you could just surpass my capabilities in athletic trainer.
Do you want to know what?
Yeah, I do.
Mufasa stands for?
I would love to. Is it Dad Lion?
None. There is no meaning. Proper name: last king of the Bagada people of pre-colonial Kenya. So it's actually a name.
Okay.
We have a Simba. We have a Simba definition from Urban Dictionary. If you'd like to know it, you're going to have to go to the YouTube version and scroll through the comments. It's not safe for work, though, so make sure you're at home. He's regal, he's commanding, he's majestic. Yeah, he's a king. Sometimes Kevin broke down.
It's good to have Hannah there. Hey, Connor. Come on, bud. Come on. Get on camera. Let's go.
Right here. No.
There he is.
No,
He just walked right by.
He's trying to enter the building.
Oh, let's get him on.
Yeah, get him on. Let's put him on here, and we'll just grill him real quick. So the problem I have is if you are royalty, are you really an athletic trainer? Can you get into the nitty gritty if you've been catered to, if you are royalty? So everyone, we're going to introduce our newest co-host.
Here, sit.
Well, yeah, let's actually let him. Let's just let him.
Here you go.
Yeah, just grab the microphone.
Do you want to hear yourself talk? Put those headphones on. Here, put these on.
The first time you listen to yourself, it gets a little weird. All right, tell the thousands and thousands of watchers and listeners who you are.
How are you?
Look at the camera, though.
Where's the camera? Oh, there's the camera. All right. My name is Connor. I'm an athletic trainer here at Structural Elements in Shorewood. I work at Kevin's clinic.
Where are you from?
I'm from West Bend.
West Bend where?
Wisconsin. West Bend, Wisconsin.
Okay.
What else do you want to know?
How long have you known Kevin?
2015.
Okay. How do you feel about ice?
I hate ice.
All right, then you're in. All right, we're talking Lion King.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
Okay. Have you seen Lion King?
I have seen Lion King. What about Lion King?
Who would make the best athletic trainer from Simba, Mufasa, Nala, and then was it Pumbaa and Timon?
Timon.
I
was gonna say Rafiki, but
that would have been a good
one. Somebody on the live stream just asked, "Is West Bend the ghetto of South Bend?" Kind of.
Kind of, yeah. South Bend's a good spot.
You're also getting hit on.
He is a Notre Dame fan too.
Yeah. I guess I would probably say Pumbaa. Pumbaa would be the best athletic trainer. Why? Good attitude about life. Seems pretty resourceful. He's made his way on his own, living with a little warthog. Or no, he's the warthog.
Yeah.
The meerkat. He lives with a little meerkat.
What about the farting? The flatulence? Is that okay?
That's fine.
That's fine. It's okay.
Just passing gas in the athletic trainer.
Everybody does it. He just owns up to it. Yeah, I'd probably say he'd be the best. The worst would definitely be Simba.
The worst?
Yeah, the worst would be Simba. Just a really bad outlook on life. Seems to need everybody to hold his hand to get through things. Not very resourceful. Yeah.
Connor, before we move on, I just have one more question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What's the most outrageous thing an athlete has ever said to you? That's going to be our feature topic tonight. So we're just going to get yours now, and we'll bring it up later. The most outrageous thing. The oh shit moment. I can't believe you just said that.
Oh gosh.
And it can be, I just farted. Hopefully it doesn't stink.
I got something, but it's probably not appropriate for this program.
No, it is, because this is Candid Athletic Training. You've never listened to our fucking show?
Well, no,
How long have we known you?
No, the dumbest thing I've ever heard an athlete tell me.
Don't tell the name of the athlete. Just say what it was.
If you scroll up in the comments, somebody was talking about
Dirty Sanchez's, all sorts of things.
Legitimately, Simba.
They're asking what your upper body strength is on the live stream, just so you know.
Oh,
Do you bench?
I do bench.
What do you bench?
Well, I incline bench today with 35s on each side. So,
okay, 35s.
Yeah. Why do I not look? Upper chest.
Upper dorsimus connected to the uvulus.
Yeah. I think they're saying you look pretty jacked. Nice. That's the first time anyone's complimented me on that, so I appreciate it. Probably the dumbest thing anyone's ever told me is that dumbest, most outrageous. The thing that made me shake my head was they said they voted both Republican and Democrat in elections, and they were registered for both parties in the country, which I don't think is possible. And we got into an argument about it, but they swore to God that they did. So,
good for them.
Yeah.
Good for them. They're going down the middle.
Yeah.
You have anything you'd like to share with our listeners before?
I never thought I'd be on this program.
How does it feel?
Why not?
Well, because I've been asking when you're gonna have guests on here since this thing started.
You just happened to walk by at the right time.
I know. I feel pretty honored to be on here.
What do you want to tell Dave?
What do I want to tell Dave?
Dave.
Star Wars is the dumbest movie series ever produced.
Wow.
Okay.
Shots are fired.
I hope he is on here live.
How about Top Gun?
Top Gun's fun.
Top Gun's fine.
Yeah. I haven't seen the new one. I've heard it's like 99% rating. I have a hard time believing that, but it's fine. What else do you got? I haven't even been looking at the stream.
You have a lot of people in love with you.
Nice.
No, you've actually divided the entire live stream. It's 50-50 now. You were in there. The more you kept talking, the more divisive it got. Though I think you did pretty well.
That's
it's just good for podcasting.
I do that. I'm pretty firm.
Star Wars is straight trash can juice.
What's your Who's your favorite school? What's your favorite team?
Notre Dame football.
What school did you go to?
Marquette, but it doesn't matter.
All right, what's your favorite movie? Last question.
Oh.
Favorite movie?
Dark Knight Rises. Or Saving Private Ryan.
I love The Dark Knight Rises. There's nothing. Yeah.
Dark Knight Rises is better than Dark Knight.
Yeah.
What's the most overrated movie of all time?
Well, I just said Star Wars, but Elf.
Elf?
Yeah.
Elf is the most.
I mean, it's a good movie, but it's just.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I like the rain.
I don't know. That's the first thing that came to my mind.
Oh God. Oh God, that's great.
Should we let him keep going, or?
It's up to you. Do you want to keep going?
I mean, what do you got?
All right, we're on to Nala. Tell us about Nala.
That's Simba's girlfriend, right? Wife.
Hold on. I just gotta stop here. Colleen said, "Connor, you had me, and then you lost me, and now you got me again."
Just a push and pull.
Colin's the most polarizing here.
You can put this back in. I mean, if you want to keep going.
I mean, I don't want to take over your show.
Oh, you already have.
Here, do you want in, Kev?
No, I'm good.
Hannah said you look pretty antsy.
Antsy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you.
I'm very antsy when you're talking.
She's like, what's gonna come out of his mouth?
So Nala, I don't know. I think she'd be a solid athletic trainer. She seems to have a lot of wisdom. She's kind of there for Simba. Don't like that she just disappeared though. Usually you're there for your athletes all the time. What?
What's up?
Yeah, it's funny. I was just thinking the same thing.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It's your first time.
Yeah, that's all I got on Nala off the top of my head.
All right, and you said you were going with the Warthog first.
Yeah, Pumbaa.
The farter.
Yes.
Farter engine.
That's Mr. Pumbaa.
Yes. Pumbaa would be the best.
All right.
Oh God. All right.
Why not Timon?
He's a little annoying, little man syndrome. I don't know. He always just rubbed me the wrong way, I guess.
Always wants to run the other way, right?
Little fearful. Pumbaa comes flying through the ferns, doesn't he, a few times? He's not afraid. He mixes it up with the lions.
It's true.
Not afraid of anything.
Good. I like it. What do you got, Chad?
On Lion King? I got nothing.
Have you never seen the movie?
No, I haven't.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's why this is.
Now tell me. Tell me he has never seen Lion King. What is that?
What is what? I mean,
Go
I just.
for it.
How?
What's the most popular movie you have never seen?
Me? Well,
Star Wars.
I have seen Return or the Clone one, but that's like the top Disney movie. It's like one of the most highly rated Disney movies. How have you never seen that?
It's a product of several things.
Like,
He's 40-something years old.
Yeah. Came out when I was 17. I didn't want to see a cartoon movie when I was 17. And then I just missed it, and then I just never watched it. I don't know.
that's fair.
No, it's not. I should have seen it.
It just never happened. Well, it's the same with me with Star Wars. It just never happened.
Yeah. What's your favorite sport to cover when you were in the traditional setting? Oh, you've
Baseball.
baseball. Yeah, in the baseball.
I did like working women's soccer. I worked women's soccer for 2 years at Marquette as a student.
Right.
They weren't high maintenance.
If I had to put you on the spot, who's the best athletic trainer you ever worked with?
This is tough.
Is he gonna say
How is
Kevin?
it tough?
It's tough.
That is not
It's
tough.
probably Dave.
Exactly.
It's
not
Dave.
tough. Dave. If anybody doesn't say Dave, that's worked with you. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Jesus Christ, everyone. Leave him alone.
There's a lot of.
There's a lot of people hitting on Connor. All over. All right.
Okay.
Kevin, you're going to jump on. You're going to finish this fat.
Am I
Yeah, you're going
taking
to.
yours
Yeah, that's
still?
fine. And then we're going to move
Where are
on.
you going?
I'm going to just stand. Because we're going to move on. Because we're like
This is
8:30.
interesting. Oh,
8:30
wow.
and 8.
Your headphones sound totally different than mine. I can't hear anything else. I can't very much hear you. So, Nala, Pumbaa.
Pumbaa. What do you got on Pumbaa?
I love Pumbaa. I think they're better as a duo. I think they are Timon and Pumbaa. I don't think Pumbaa is a great athletic trainer on his own.
Why?
Because I think the only thing he has is running in, balls out to the wall. He doesn't have the tact that maybe Timon can give him.
That's fair, but I don't. Well, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. Now,
No.
Nala, I think Nala has the chance to be the sleeper pick of the best athletic trainer of the group.
Out of this one, definitely.
Yeah.
Simba would be terrible in Mufasa's.
I think Nala does all of the hard work. Nala is the one that she brought Simba back, right? She said, listen, I'm out here scavenging for Pumbaa to provide for all of my athletes while you're out there doing nothing. Joyriding around with Timon and Pumbaa. I think Nala's the actual centering.
She can build bridges. I'll give you that.
Yeah. My pick is Nala.
I mean, I still think Rafiki would be the best, but
Rafiki's not on the list.
I know. But I have a hard time. Yeah,
You can't have everything that you want, Connor.
it's fair.
Sometimes.
Did you cover Mufasa yet or not?
Yes, we did. What do you think about Mufasa?
I think he's like an old athletic trainer.
Of course he is.
Well, like he's a little behind the times.
Yeah.
How old?
Like 40-something?
No, no. He's probably in his 50s. He's probably
Oh,
he's probably like a
50s. All right.
he's a director.
Okay.
He sees like over the top, but he's not in the trenches.
Gotcha. Yeah, over the top. Get that thumb
No.
going. Yep, over the top. It's a great movie. Dave is just in heaven right now. All right. Do you need to go home?
I mean, yeah, if you want your podcast back, I can leave.
Do you want to leave your phone number for everybody so that they can contact you really quick, or an email, or where can they find you, Connor?
You can find me on Instagram.
Nice. What's your What's your handle? What's your handle?
My handle would be my first name, Connor, and then last name.
2 N's or 1 N?
Okay, it's
2 O's.
Yes, it's Connor, and then my last name Likely, which is spelled Leichle.
Likely.
100% German. I'm on Facebook.
Nice.
Twitter's my big spot.
Oh, Twitter's your spot. Same handle?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh.
I just use it to consume news. I don't really tweet much, but
okay.
Yeah. Instagram.
Find him at Connor Likely. I don't really tweet a lot.com. Okay. All right. Get the hell out of here. Good having you, kiddo.
Oh, boy.
Thank you, Connor.
Thanks for having me.
Cannot wait to see what kind of following he gets on social media in the next day.
He's going to get at least 100 new followers.
Put it in the chat.
Oh, put it in the chat.
Connor, what's your social security number again?
Oh, bye, babe. Wow.
They said they're going to buy a babe. She's buying a babe. All right, so what we've got, Kevin, you're going.
Yeah. Are we still on fat?
No, we're gonna move on. We've just destroyed the show. We're gonna fly through the rest of this because we just had fun. People listening who are not on the live stream are like, "What just happened there?" We just had. That
was a great moment.
It was a first.
You know what? They
want to know how
to. By the way,
thank you.
Yeah,
we'll get you some.
I mean, I don't mind mine, but I like yours.
Can you type in his last name so people know they don't know how to spell it? They can't find him.
He didn't take his shirt off.
Jesus. Ruthless live streamers.
Wow.
All right, we're moving on. I don't even know if we came to a conclusion. Who's the best? Put up a poll, Kev.
Okay.
After you put Connor's name on. We're going to do our friend or foe next.
Yep, go for it.
And real quick on the live stream, as you're listening, give us your answer. We had it on social media. I'll pull that up too. Friend or foe? Popping blisters. Are you in favor of it? Or are you a wait and see kind of person, athletic trainer? I'm going to go see what we did here. We had a poll.
Okay.
Popping blisters. 59% friend.
Friend. Popping a blister is a friend?
41% foe.
Okay.
Aaron says friend. Dylan says friend. Kat says friend. What do you think? Kevin says friend.
I mean,
Abby says friend.
I very often am the person that says, hey, if it hasn't popped, don't pop it, right?
You are? Oh, that's interesting.
Now, this is what I would tell you. If I have the option, I'm popping it.
Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot.
I'm 100% popping that thing. Get it over with, right? It's going to pop.
That's how I am.
It's going.
I want
to
see it. I want just a little self-satisfaction for me.
Oh,
like I actually did something.
Do you watch the videos?
Speed
do you watch like the pimple popper videos and stuff?
No.
Okay.
But I do like. It's actually one of my favorite parts of the job. I'm a little weird like that.
Is it just his name?
Kevin's frantically searching for his name because he doesn't know how to spell it.
No, I was searching for his handle.
His handle.
I think it's just his name.
All right, so Kevin likes to pop them. I like to pop them. Most of the live streamers are saying friend. They like to pop them, squeeze them. I agree. So, very good. That was just a quick friend or foe. Let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Connor's handle is on the live stream for everyone to
tweet
follow.
at him. Yeah. Everybody that wants to know more about him. Whenever Connor comes back, that's what the segment is called. Give me a needle and let me squeeze.
Oh my God. Ruthless. Okay.
Oh, God.
Kevin, we're going to do top 5.
Okay.
Top 5 tonight, Kevin. How many Lockmans did you have to do before you got your first positive test in terms of laxity?
My first positive test.
Yeah, how many did you do and you went, oh, shoot, that moment, you're like, oh, my God, that was a positive.
Oh. On a personal side?
Yeah.
My answer is, I don't know. Because the first time I had a positive was actually a schoolmate, but I definitely didn't test her knee right away. But I bet it was less than 10. I'm going to go 8. But my guesses are 1. Number 1 is 1. Number 2 is 45. Number 3, still waiting. Number 4, 102. And number 5, 69.
Of course.
Because why wouldn't it be?
Okay.
When was your first one?
My first, I don't remember.
I know one of my classmates didn't have she tore her ACL and she never got it repaired. So we all practiced on her.
Yep. I think we had several of those.
Yeah.
I had 3. I had at least 2 positive ACLs today at work.
Really?
Out of 3 knee injuries. I was like, holy cow. I haven't seen one in a while. So, but this was the top 5 for last week before today's work. Mm-hmm. All right. We had a 3-way tie for 4th place.
You had a 3-way?
3-way tie with Connor.
Apparently a few people.
We're just pimping them out now because we need more followers and listeners.
Yes.
Thank you, Connor.
Just let us know.
In 4th place, 6 responses apiece for 5. For 100.
Mm-hmm.
And for I don't know. I don't remember how many I did before I got my first one.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
All right. In 3rd place, 8 responses. 8 people said they haven't had that first positive Lockmans yet. So you called that one.
Sure.
What's so funny?
Just comments.
Yeah.
That's fine. Keep
going.
So
a lot of people haven't had one yet, which that doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah. It's like having a 3-way.
Yeah. Hasn't happened yet. It's been offered up, but it just hasn't happened. Couldn't go. Yeah. It's the most outrageous thing I've ever been told, but not in an athletic training room.
When's our next 3-way?
We'll tell that story in Philadelphia. In 2nd place, 9 athletic trainers said 50.
50.
And then, 1st place, 13 athletic trainers said 10. I think it's really amazing. I guess other than the educators are finding the people with positive ACLs to come into classes very early.
Mm-hmm.
I think that makes sense. I think it's one of those skills that because you can read it in a book until you're blue in the face, you can practice 1,000 times on just people that don't have positive ACLs, and you're going to be like, oh, yeah, I know it. And you don't know it until you get it.
Correct.
So I think it's a really fascinating debate. It's really almost one of those validation moments.
I think I've only had. We're gonna center the podcast just for a second.
Sure.
I think I've only had 2. 2. My knee hurts. I felt something, and I said, "Whoa." And it was like, I think you don't have an ACL anymore.
Shit, I had 2 today.
I know. Now, because obviously most of my career has been baseball. Not a lot of ACLs in baseball,
Oh my
even
God.
though.
I had one a year in baseball for 5 years.
Really?
Now they all happen playing basketball.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I had 2 ACLs, but 3 rehabs. One guy tore it twice. One of the reasons I was in baseball is because of doing an ACL rehab on a pitcher. But I wasn't there. I wasn't the first one to check it out.
To pull on it.
Being the first person to do a Lockman's on a knee, I know I've had 2. I do not think I've had more than that. To actually say, wow, you need to get, yep, this is gone.
That kind of blows my mind, almost as much as me not watching Lion King. What's more shocking? Kevin's only had 2 ACLs in how many years? Or that I've never seen.
I got certified in 2009.
13 years. In 13 years, you've only seen 2 positive ACLs.
Yeah.
And I've never seen The Lion King. That's great.
There's a lot of OnlyFans talk on the comments. What should we talk about now?
We're going to do our pick one, then we're going to do our feature topic.
What's the pick one? Give it to me.
Pick one. We don't have a graphic for this.
Hopefully.
What's the best non-athletic training use for a gauze pad?
Non-athletic training use.
Give me one thing you would use a gauze pad for that's non-athletic training related.
Oh, man, non-athletic training related.
Is that what you had? Did you think this was going in a different direction?
My first thought was I use them all the time to stop a nosebleed.
Yeah, that's athletic training.
That's totally athletic training. It's got to be booger control. I mean, whether or not it's blowing your nose or holy crap, I got to get this freaking rock out of my nose.
How about this?
I'm going there. I'm going some sort of nose rocket.
All right.
Blow my nose in it.
Dustin Cottrell said tissue.
Cookie prison.
Josh Beard said taking up space in my dresser along with gloves. Denise said cleaning up bird poop out of someone's hair. Sarah Rose said napkin tissue. Dylan said tissue. Nate Marsh said, I used single-ply gauze to wrap peanut butter on the mouse trap since they licked the trap clean the first time. They snagged themselves on the gauze and set off the trap.
Oh.
That is advanced.
That is very advanced. Might have to try that at home. Oh, my. Uh-oh.
What's up? Oh, no.
Our good friend Hannah.
She ran out of TP.
She ran out of TP, and we're just going to go there. And she had to pee. That's tough. That's an abrasive one.
It's a tough wipe.
It's a tough wipe. And not as, I don't know.
I listened to a podcast where they swear by the bidet.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I know many people.
Have you personally used it?
I have not personally used it.
It scares me a little, but I hear once you go bidet, you never go back.
And I also agree. I think
they make some good, compelling arguments for
it. Once you go there, you don't go back. I will say wet wipes. I will never not be around a wet wipe. There's zero chance I'm taking the risk without some sort of flushable wet wipe.
So you wouldn't go straight bidet?
No, I would go bidet, but I've never used one, so I can't speak to it. But I will say, zero chance I'm holding it in. I'm holding, unless there's an emergency, I'm holding it in. I ain't rubbing anything raw.
No?
No, because, I mean...
I pooped in public once and it didn't have anything, so I just used, like, some leaves.
Leaves?
Yeah.
Leaves.
Nature.
Okay.
Nature.
How'd that go?
Not great. You do what you got to do.
All right. I mean, sometimes that is the mark of an athletic trainer. You do what you got to do.
Yeah. Just make it work. All right. This show is completely broke down when Connor got here. This is great.
It's wonderful.
We have.
That's what we're about.
Do we have anything else? Should we just
You want to do the topic?
Yeah, let's do it. Not gonna lie, kudos to our live streamers, our regulars. It's just another reason you want to get on a membership, because whatever they all had to drink tonight before the show, the comments on the live stream are incredible.
Incredible.
I mean, bidet talk and all sorts of, man, it's awesome. It's fun to see.
I mean, we might just have to have a Connor show. Monday nights are me and you.
Maybe we just,
and then the real show is the Connor show.
Tuesdays with Connor.
Tuesday.
Maybe you have to be have a certain membership for that.
Wednesdays are the dirty talk Wednesdays.
You know what?
Wet Wednesdays.
I got an idea. We're gonna do. What would Connor say? We're gonna have like a fill in the blank.
That's easy.
I asked Connor this today, and this was his answer. Every week we're gonna have a.
The first thing is, he would laugh. He would definitely laugh first.
All right, Kevin. What's the most outrageous thing an athlete has ever said to you, told you?
Good job. That was the most outrageous thing.
No.
The most outrageous thing I have heard from an athlete that are not, I mean, going athletic training world and not like something absolutely crazy like I've never seen The Lion King. God, it's a tough one. Give me some examples.
All right, here we go.
Media.
Social media. Natalie Miller said they told me I had soft bones when referring to a soft callus.
Oh.
Ed said, "What do you make? 80K?" Nate said,
"Yes."
Nate said that biking for 5 minutes keeps him in shape. Took everything in me not to laugh on his face or in his face. Nick Caselli said, "Ice helps me heal faster." That's outrageous.
It is outrageous.
All right, Jess Badalocci.
Yeah.
I didn't think I had to tell you about my concussion because it happened in another state and I didn't know it carried over.
Mm-hmm.
Samantha said,
concussions travel with you.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Samantha said, "How do I get out a rolled ankle?" Also heard the same athlete later trying to explain to another athlete that he has inverted gingivitis.
Inverted gingivitis. I was inverted. That's an interesting one.
Samantha also said, freshman athlete said, "You're going to be like 23 when we graduate." Ma'am, how old do you think I am now? Dylan said, "Hey Dylan, F you. How can you know that playing on this won't make it worse? F you, you're not a doctor."
Oh, F you, by the way. F you.
Melissa said, "Anything referencing my age and being old in my mid-20s. You're too old to have an Instagram," or "Things went viral when you were in high school." And my favorite, "Oh yeah, I forgot you're old." Michael Van Gilder said, "That's why you make the big bucks." That's what an athlete told him.
Yeah.
All right, this is my favorite. Arguably my favorite one.
Give it to me.
Ray said, Ray said she was covering an orthopedic walk-in clinic with a PAC, and a patient from a rural area presented with a large hematoma after being kicked by a cow a few days earlier. He told me that the guy that fixes his tractor told him to put apple cider vinegar on it.
Yeah. Apple cider vinegar cures anything.
Lauren Hoyt said that they walked 2.5 miles to school in the morning, then 2.5 miles back home after football practice in 95-degree heat on incredibly busy, dangerous, and inclined highway. Tyler Harvey said, I work at a rural high school in Ohio, and I had a student tell me that they missed a rehab session because their cow got loose.
Cow got loose.
Tressa said that her athletes told her that she had lowercase teeth. Let me check the Instagram.
I'm on Instagram
right
right
go
now.
ahead. Go ahead.
So, I think this is Colleen. I think Colleen Early. Colleen, help. I need to go to the ER. I can't see when my eyes are closed.
Say that again.
Colleen, help. I need to go to the ER. I can't see when my eyes are closed.
Oh, my God.
Hannah, and I'm going to read this without reading it first, so I hope it's at least somewhat PG-13. 1 funny, 2 rude. Number 1, I told a kid no one time, and he said, "Isn't that your job to do that?" ? 2, I was on the sideline of a football game, and I didn't see somebody go down, and a kid looked at me and said, "You need to pay attention and do your job." That's pretty outrageous.
It's out there.
Number 3, I pulled my back quad.
My back quad, the hamstring.
The hamstring. Carly, male athlete. I tore my labia. No, sir. You tore your labrum.
I tore my labia once.
Coleslaw 013. There is more than one way to suck it, referring to making an ice bag. Holly Will Coxon. Quotation marks. Can I use the vibrator? Referring to the Theragun massager. Can I use the vibrator?
Can I use the vibrator?
Oh, our good friend, Samantha. I have a whole running list I keep of stupid things athletes say. Samantha, you need to tell us all of them. Come on, Sam. Caitlin, I just know my body, and I know I just need more oxygen to my back. How do I get more oxygen to my back?
The old oxygen to the back. So Glenn Reifenstahl, who might be new to the live stream, thanks for joining us. He said, his athlete said, don't you get paid just like coaches?
Oh, yeah, totally. Just like coaches.
You know what? Sometimes I think we make more than our coaches. Not the head coaches, but assistant coaches.
I would 100% say we do make more than assistant coaches in certain positions or like certain settings. In your setting, I bet you made more than a lot of your assistant coaches.
For sure.
Or your previous setting, I should say.
Wrap bacon around stubborn splinters. She got camel toe.
Aaron said, God. Chad, do I have to say mine again?
Yes, please do, Aaron.
Yes, please.
Because I want to get it right.
Say it again. Say it again.
Say it again.
Say it again.
So,
because that's what she said.
I'll tell you mine.
What is yours?
I had an athlete. So I worked 2 sports. I worked women's soccer and baseball at the same time, and I actually had 2 athletes. They were dating each other, one from the women's soccer team, one from the baseball team, and they admitted to me that they were having a pube growing contest with each other to see who could go the longest without shaving their pubes.
That's weird.
And I was like, why do I need to know?
Why do I need to know?
All right, read Aaron's.
Aaron from one of her high school athletes said, I think I'm ready to try anal. And I'm assuming they meant analgesics.
Yeah.
You know?
Analgesics. Oh, my God.
Analgesics.
Sometimes there's... Oh, man, I don't know. Do you reprimand them? Do you like when it goes that far, do you just...
You take them to the side and you say, listen.
I love the creativity.
I love that you are very okay with telling me everything, but I didn't need to know that. That's the one step I didn't need to know. Good for you, though, Pete. Good for you. The reason I'm not participating in this conversation is I don't have crazy, like, outrageous things people have told me. Because the outrageous things that my athletes have told me in the past aren't that outrageous. Like, hey, I'm still drunk from the previous night. That's really not that outrageous. Things like that.
Yeah.
I just don't have it. I don't have positive ACLs in my life, and I don't have a lot of outrageous, like, what did you just say?
Boring.
It's so boring. So boring.
Trying to think if there was anything else really out. Yeah, my college kids would overshare.
I mean, college kids that's what they're primed to do. And high school kids.
I was going to just say, what do you think is worse, the high school or the college kids? Because the high school kids will say what they think is supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
Or they think they know.
I'm going to say college. From the standpoint of, I know that if I was in a college situation, I would have heard some really crazy stuff. But I was never in a college situation.
Should we do like a kinkiest injuries episode?
Kinkiest injuries.
Like,
I've had plenty of that, but not stuff I wanted. It wasn't kinky for me.
For your athletes? Sure.
I mean, the craziest thing somebody did was...
Legitimately, how many athletes have you had that got hurt doing stuff?
Oh.
Maybe there's a segment there.
Less than a handful.
So a finger's full.
A finger's full.
Because it's not a full hand. It's just a couple fingers full.
I've definitely had an athlete come up to me, Captain Morgan on a stool, and pull up his own stuff and say, "Hey, Kev, what is this?"
Yeah, I had that.
Can you look at this? And I mean that was outrageous, but it was really early in my career.
Wait,
and I'm pretty sure he was like trying to get a rise out of me.
Read Kevin Joyce's last comment.
Kevin Joyce.
That cannot be real.
Oh, that's not how you kill. That's not how you kill that, though.
Incredible.
I wouldn't. That's an outrageous thing. If you're gonna spray
Raid on his genitalia,
an ant or roach killer onto your own genitalia, that's a pretty outrageous thing. Kevin, you might take the prize for the most outrageous thing. That is ridiculous.
Should have led with that one. French Canadian. Oh no, not those French Canadians.
Oh gosh.
Oh god.
French Canadians.
PTSD.
That is definitely a story for NATA.
All right. You know what?
We should probably wrap this one up.
Shut it down.
Yeah.
This was one of the most wild. If you're just listening to this in your car at home and the audio, you're probably confused. You're probably going, "What just happened?" We had a lot of fun tonight. It got away from us, and that's okay.
Off the cuff.
It was Candid.
We had a guest appearance that everybody loved.
Thanks to Connor.
Thank you, Connor.
Thanks to Healthy Roster.
Thank you, Healthy Roster. And, Healthy Roster, please stay with us, even though we had Connor on the podcast. Yeah. And maybe we've gotten a little off track of athletic training. But thank you, Healthy Roster, for being the official sponsor of the Candid Athletic Training podcast. You keep us all entertained every Monday night live here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Prayers and condolences and thoughts to Kat and the whole community in Tomball, Texas.
Kat, reach out. You have tons of support. Everybody on this podcast, we love you. We will do everything we can to make sure that you know that you have all the support in the world. All athletic trainers out there, don't be afraid to reach out to your other athletic trainers when you're going through a little bit of a tough situation. Yours truly, and you too. Like we all need to reach out to more people, and we need to talk because there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world, and we should really support each other. So can't wait to see everybody at the end of the month.
Yeah, don't forget we're stronger together.
Exactly. That's a great point. So thank you, Healthy Roster. Thank you, Smart Tools, for being a nice part of this podcast. There's so many other people that we want to thank, and there's tons of Candid promo codes for other websites. Check out the notes at the end of the show, and we will all see you later
next week.
Bye.
Take care.